Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This is part 6 to our series about helping you heal from a trauma or a pain that was caused by your current relationship and kind of rebuilding your connection with your partner. So last video we worked on our intimacy, and we also started touching on the topic of today just a little bit. We are going to be working on kind of our divine connection with our partner. So we're going to be really working on the crown chakra, and we are also going to be working on accepting the new idea and what your relationship is going to look like moving forward, opposed to just trying to make things how they were in the past. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Okay, we're gonna anyways. Okay, so we are going to start, as I said, we're going to kind of start off with that connection with our crown chakra. I would really love if you could do some deep breathing for me. And as you deep breathe, I want you to imagine kind of this white light kind of filling into you, starting from the top of your head, kind of flowing down throughout your body. And just kind of do that until you feel that the energy has filled inside of you. Make sure you start at the top. As doing this, we are kind of activating our spiritual soul, our spiritual body. Our connection with the world around us. I'm feeling kind of emotional. I'm wondering if that is something that needs to be released. Just one moment. No. I do feel that during the process of this healing, you might feel a desire to grieve or to cry, and that is really big part of your healing and a really big part of your process. Grieving your relationship is okay because it has changed, and what you once had maybe has ended. And that's okay because we are going to create something new and beautiful with your partner. And it's not like it has completely gone. You will still have some aspects of the relationship that existed before. It's just going to be different. Now with your crown chakra, I'm going to expand the energy out. And we're going to draw it towards things that are important into your life. And we're going to pull it up to the skies, really allowing you to draw energy down in to you from the universe and the energy around you. Okay. And we are going to allow that energy now to connect with your partner, their soul with yours. I do feel that your guys' energies are kind of calling to each other after this process. You guys are going to be a lot more in sync, and your energies are kind of flowing together as if they want to become one again, which I did not feel that way at the beginning, which is why I wanted to make this video. I thought it was going to be a little harder, but yeah, it feels like it's very, you guys are very connected. Okay. Now we are going to go into you, and we're going to take that grief of your past, and we're going to allow it to grow a little bit so that it's ready to be released. It does have to be released by you. I can release aspects of it, but this does need to be felt and experienced by you. It's part of your growth and your journey in your life, and a part of the forgiveness that is needed as well. Okay. So I did release what I could, and I did allow it to start to come out, and I attached the Reiki symbol of healing to it as well, end of power. Okay. We are now going to kind of cleanse energy that you have of your past. And any energy that is cleansed, we're actually going to make it so that there's room for more energy to enter into it. So we're kind of looking at all aspects of your relationship. So starting with friendship, kind of cleansing the energy that is responsible for your friendship. And we're kind of increasing your ability for friendship to add in this new energy, this new relationship that you guys are creating together. Okay. Now partnership, so working together. We're going to do the same thing. Now I also heard synchronism, so we're going to work on your guys's, like, I guess your ability to flow together and kind of be in sync with each other, understand each other. We're going to work on that communication, that transparency that we talked about a few videos ago. This one's really big. This one is kind of really newly added into your relationship. It's a little uncomfortable at first. I am feeling that between your guys' energies. It is a little uncomfortable to do, but it really does help in the long run. So we're going to kind of remove some of that discomfort and allow it to grow and expand. Good. Okay. Okay, now we're going to look at the way you feel about yourself in the relationship. So kind of, once again, cleansing and working on that third eye chakra as I do this as well. Kind of minimizing that little voice that we get sometimes that might be a little bit negative or harsh towards ourselves. And allowing new energy to be created and new confidence to flow in and grow into this relationship that you may feel towards yourself. Now we're going to look at the way you view your partner. Good. This one also is kind of hard, tricky a little bit. You might have to rethink some ideas that you have created in your head. It is possible to change, and it's very common that we might change, but it's hard to accept other people. We might change, but it's hard to accept. It's hard for other people to accept the change because they just view us. They always view us as kind of like our first impressions, in a way. We're allowing you to see your partner's growth and to accept that your partner can grow and they're capable of that. Good. Okay, what are other aspects? So we're going to look at physical intimacy. Allowing new energy to flow into that and acceptance of that. Okay. If there's any other aspects of your relationship right now that you want to allow things to change, because that's all I can really think of, that's all I'm really hearing right now. So you can take a moment and think about those specific topics in your relationship, and I am going to kind of do the same energy work, but you get to pick the topics, if that makes sense. Okay, so I cleansed it and kind of made room for a new idea, a new flow of this to come in. I did just hear parenting as well. For some of you that are parents, we're going to do the same thing. So cleansing your energy between the two of you that deals with parenting. And we're going to minimize it and allow new energy, new growth to come in. New conversations, new ideas, new respect. Good. Respect is also a good one. Yeah, just anything you want to think of. So we're going to do another one. You can pick another one for yourself. And feel free to rewind this part again if you have more that you want to do. This isn't limited to just 2 things. Do it as many times as you want. But I'm going to cleanse it. Remove anything that doesn't belong, any blocks that may continue to exist. shrink it down to your past and allow new growth and new energy to come in. The connection between you and your partner. Good. Okay. I'm just going to ask your body if there's any blocks that might prevent you from accepting a new concept of your relationship. Yeah, there is some blocks. Do we need to know what these blocks are? I'm feeling that it's kind of related to past, maybe patterns that you saw in your parents, because I kind of saw younger patterns that you saw in your parents' marriage, or maybe patterns that you experienced in a past relationship, or maybe this one, if you guys have been together for a long time. But I'm picturing you kind of younger than you are now. So we're going to just allow you to see those patterns and then allow you to see them being broken. So somebody could repeat something over and over, and you could have good and then it goes back to bad, or somebody makes promises and then those promises get broken. Those patterns exist a lot in many, many relationships, but it doesn't mean that it's always like that. As I said, this is going to take time. I think we talked about this last video. This is going to take a long time for this healing to really set in for you to fully. So you're going to kind of feel the progress. But one day you're going to kind of feel like you don't even remember the pain of the past. It's going to be so far behind you in your guys' relationship that it is almost like it never really happened. Or maybe you might even feel gratitude towards it happening because it was able to give you this new relationship between the two of you. So with time, you will see that this pattern is not going to continue, or if it does, it will kind of lessen with time, right? So maybe the same mistakes might be repeated, not the big trauma, but like maybe they've promised to change some things and they might stumble and not do the best at changing. Same with you. But with time, the progress will grow and patterns will be broken. I really struggled saying that. I don't know if that came out properly. Anybody who watches my videos a lot knows that that happens a lot to me, where I struggle kind of saying what I mean. The energy just becomes a little much sometimes, and it's kind of hard to put into words what I'm feeling exactly. And because of the energy and how powerful it is, sometimes it's really hard for my brain to like process. Okay, that is it. So I'm just going to protect the energy, everything that we worked on today. And I'm going to disconnect. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and the series. I know that I really enjoyed making it, and it was a really great idea. I love when you guys give me ideas because I'm like out of ideas. So I've like resorted to ChatGPT to figure out to come up with new ideas. So yeah, I appreciate you guys leaving comments. And yeah, I will see you guys next video, and I hope you guys have a good weekend, and yeah, bye.